The infrastructural construction is going on. Electricity improvement is on, not only in Freetown, but in all of the district headquarter towns, with the hope of also providing electricity for the potential investors. And also on the issues of good governance, we ensured that we maintain and we continue to build on our efforts in guaranteeing peace and security. The fight against corruption, we ensured that we strengthen the anti-corruption laws that we inherited. And I can safely say here that Sierra Leone now has one of the toughest anti-corruption laws in Africa. Now, in all of these, we still have challenges, no doubt. We know that we have to move along this path to ensure that all of you here will be attracted to go and do business in Sierra Leone. We know that if we adopt these policies and take the measures that I've outlined, we will be able to attract you to realize the potential that we have. And even in the actions that we are taking in the infrastructural development, the energy provision, there is a room for private sector opportunities. We have invited a lot of construction companies, independent power producers, and a few American companies are involved in this sector. But beyond that, we have unique opportunities that are out there waiting to be exploited. What we have there in terms of our mineral resource is second to none. We are now rated as the country with the third largest deposit of iron ore in the world. We are the second in terms of deposit for rutile. We are a country that is sitting on a gold bed. Everywhere you go, you can mine gold. We have diamonds. With this, you only need the right investor to come in and invest. In the agricultural sector, we have abundance of arable land that we can use to improve our agricultural productivity. And the agricultural productivity cannot only be limited for domestic consumptions, we also have the potential to service the export market. And we have access to almost any other big export market you can imagine, including the Americas. So investing in agriculture will not limit you to just producing for the local market. We have the ECOWAS market, the Mano River Union market, the African market, the European market, and the American market. So there are great potentials in the agricultural sector. Now, tourism is also a great opportunity. Those of you that know Sierra Leone will realize that our topography is very interesting. We have national parks. We have mountainous areas for tourism. And the beaches that we have are second to none within the sub-region. It is a haven for tourism. So the opportunities are there for the infrastructure of tourism to be erected. Now, beyond tourism, what is new and hot is the oil exploration that is going on. And I must say that an American company is providing leadership in this, and a find has been announced of both oil and gas. By the end of this year, the company will go out there and determine the commercial quantities that we have offshore. If they are of a huge commercial quantities, I am sure that we will go into exploration and in the next couple of years. But what that shows is that there are other opportunities, not only in the oil exploration, but also the provision of the supporting services. Now, with all of this potential, we believe that we have to have our laws straight. We have to have the establishment of companies and supervision of companies transparent. We have to have our taxation laws very clear and simple to understand. And that is what we have done. In addition to this, we believe that setting up a court that will quickly address commercial issues will also be an added incentive to the investor. And we now have in place a commercial court that is established. Now, all of our efforts have been recognized and appreciated by institutions like the World Bank. That is why we have shown a steady progress in our doing business rankings. You can access the World Bank and they will tell you Sierra Leone has improved substantially. Sierra Leone is a top performer, and Sierra Leone is not only the easiest place to do business, but is the place wherein the investor's interest is most protected. So we have done all of it to open ourselves to the international market, including your market. And if we are here today, we are here to tell you about what we have done. We are here to tell you about the marketplace we have prepared. We are here to invite you to come and join us in exploring all of these possibilities and ensuring that at the end of the day, Sierra Leone benefits and the investor also benefits. And the good thing is that in investment, you want security. You also want a return on your investment. And I'll assure you that you have security in Sierra Leone, and the investment, the return on your investment is more attractive than any other place you can imagine. You know, in the past years, a lot of investment capital was mobilized to the BRIC countries and the Asian countries. But I'm sure you have gotten to the point wherein there is nothing new you can do other than just going around the same circle. Africa is now the next destination for investment. And if Africa is the next destination because it has been projected that in the next 10, 20 years, Africa will be receiving a region of $1.5 to $2 trillion as an investment income. And it will be receiving this level of investment income because Africa is home to something in the region of 15-20% of the oil reserves of the world. Africa is home to something in the region of 600 million hectares of arable land with abundance of water. Africa is home to the greatest hydro potential in the world. So these are all opportunities. And therefore, if we position ourselves in Sierra Leone, prepare ourselves, and make sure that we make ourselves a lot more attractive